For career-driven 30-something women with dwindling romantic prospects, Taylor Swift has become a goddess. Taylor Swifties fans have developed a cult-like reverence for the singer. Your enemy is you if you aren't in. You're missing out if you aren't there. Swifties online, a notoriously vicious fandom, won't hesitate to send you death threats, dox your friends and family, or attempt to hack your social media accounts for having the audacity to criticize Taylor's current world tour. One reporter was even publicly accused of being a pedophile by Swifties. I asked my girlfriends why they had taken entire days off of work, in the vain hope of getting tickets to the wildly popular Era's shows, and they gave me the following explanations. Her songs are extremely catchy. She seems to perfectly capture the millennial woman's experience. I really don't even like her. Because of FOMO, I purchased tickets. Maybe going along with the crowd really does make life easier when people freely spend upwards of $1,000 in some cities for a ticket to see a woman they aren't all that interested in. In fact, by admitting that I don't understand it, I'm probably setting myself up for criticism. I am the ideal age to be a devoted fan at 25. The same number of failed relationships and terrible ex-boyfriends have occurred in my life as well. Like Taylor, I enjoy a good song and adore cats. Nevertheless, I've never been able to grasp Swift, and as her fanbase becomes more and more irrational, as the media swarms to her side in droves, publishing breathless op-eds about how she is preventing the U.S. recession by herself with a tour that is expected to bring in a record-breaking $11 billion, or how her massing fans have actually caused earthquakes at stadium venues, factual check. These tremors are common with large stadium tours and sporting events. I can't help but. Taylor Swift seems to be perfect to me. There will be many more people like her, but for some reason, the universe is unable to acknowledge it because it is all in a trance. If you read the New York Times this week, you may have seen a dance critic describe Taylor's movements as simple and unoriginal, stiff and awkward, imprecise and physically uncommitted, and yet still come to the conclusion that this display of goofiness is powerful and exceptionally effective. Now, of course, you don't have to be a fan of Taylor's to appreciate what she is undoubtedly good at. On the few songs that she repeatedly repeats, rewrites, and rinses for each new album, the songwriting is in fact excellent. To some extent, her lyrics have a universal appeal, even if they do raise the question of who the toxic narcissist in the couple is after her failed relationship. She is a guitarist, pianist, ukulele, and banjo player. She is renowned for being generous and treats her staff well, reportedly giving tour crew six-figure bonuses earlier this month. She most likely spends a large sum of money each month sponsoring orphans, and donates her time at the soup kitchen on the weekends. Taylor Swift is a masterfully crafted marketing gimmick, which is why I have such a strong dislike for her. Despite the fact that she is flawless and equal to God, she is not real, she is a fictional character. It's really brilliant. This unquestionably female commercial success story is worth an astounding $740 million and counting, and she has never even briefly checked herself into rehab or developed a prescription drug addiction. Is that the reason she makes me feel nothing a lack of grit? The quality that made me adore Britney Spears, or obsess over Miley Cyrus. Taylor was a young adult made specifically for young adults, and it worked. To the point where, at the age of 33, she is still obviously designed to appeal to sugar-crazed teenagers who are so devoted to her that they would spend their monthly salary, or, rather, that of their parents, on a ticket to one of her shows. Yes, she may represent the everyday experience of contemporary young women, because she is unoffensive, largely sexless, and unafraid to cringe. I'm sure there's more to her, but I doubt we'll ever